Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here with BlueRidgeSilverhound. Hope everyone's having a great start to your week. All right, well, it's come time to talk about this bad boy right here. This is actually just my dining room table, and we have a collection that we're going to go through. Now, this is probably something that's not going to take the course of one video. Okay, that'd be unreasonable. After doing a quick little inspection, there is actually a lot more involved here than what it looks like. This bin right here, because my wife met with a client who is a good friend of ours, dropped these off, and that bad boy right there, this bin right here in itself probably weighs about 50, 60 pounds. Okay, it's got a lot of weight. And then we also have this other second box right here. So this is kind of like a unique collection that I'm going to be appraising in the sense that this was an inheritance to the kids and we're going to split it 4 ways. Where I come in is I'm going to evaluate and put together spreadsheets and do all the separation of the collection so that way each family member would get their even share. All right, hopefully I didn't lose you there. All right, so I would honestly say that a lot of the collection, believe it or not, this looks like something that came straight out of a kind of like the 90s, early 2000s. It just based off of what I'm seeing. For instance, there's these Corvette. I'm not even sure if they're real silver, but we're going to evaluate them. They have little stickers that say "Made in China" on the reeds, but they've toned a little bit. I remember those things being sold back in like 1998, 99, when the new Corvette came out. That new was a C4 style, or is it C5? I don't know. It's one of the two. The first year of that body type back in 97, first year of that. Yeah, so you could kind of get a little bit of a general idea of kind of like the age range. From what I do know, is that their dad did a lot of collecting, also did a lot of online shopping, also did a lot of TV shopping and would stay up late doing his coins. And God bless him, you know, and rest in peace, by the way, to the previous owner of the coins. So we are going to evaluate everything, make sure everyone in the family gets their even share. I'm going to document, talk about what we have here throughout the course of the process with you, my audience. Sorry, I'm like out of breath because I've been running around all this morning. But it should be a lot of fun. And what's going to be in here is going to surprise the heck out of you. All right? It's going to surprise you. Because at first I'm like, oh, great. You know, a bunch of like 90s and early 2000s stuff. All right? So I've evaluated and appraised collections similar to this throughout the years, and some of them, you know, kind of are exactly what you would expect. I'm happy to say that there is a little bit more to this one than meets the eye, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. I got my iPad ready to do some numerous media kind of price hunting and all that stuff, just trying to determine how much, you know, the items are worth in here. But yeah, I'm going to do spreadsheets. You'll get a little glimpse of that. You'll see how I operate. The total process should take somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I don't know, 9 or 10 days tops, to get everything all sorted, color coded and whatnot. If it gets to a point where the valuation is so, out of skew because maybe there's one coin in here that's like worth $1,000 and that kind of like, you know, kind of messes with the symmetry of how everything's going to be split, then, you know, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. But this is an empty coin storage box. Pretty neat. That's one of those Whitman ones. It's empty, by the way. But, yeah, pretty nice little selection of stuff. In this video, we're actually going to go through this box because this box will be really quick. You'll get to see what's in here. And no, it's just not State Quarter albums in here, of course. Again, you're going to be surprised at what's in here. All right, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at this cardboard box we have here. just for the sake of kind of timing, I actually brought up just eBay. So, because there are a few question marks in this lot right here. These are certainly not one of them. These are actually complete commemorative quarter albums. Looking through the first few of them, they were completely full. So these are the 99 to 2008 albums. So we open it up here. These, of course, are the marquee Littleton evergreen colored sets. So as you can see, they're completed up to a certain date. So 2007 and 8, not complete in there. So that was the last time he had done anything with the albums. I'm not sure what year he passed. It might have been right around there. My dad passed away in 2005, so that's kind of like a close period of time there. But here's another one here, all even. So we have actually 5 of them, and as you guys know, we got to split this up into 4. So doing a quick audit, all the coins are in there, and these are from what I could tell, these are not P&D sets. These are probably Denver's all the way across. Let's see, this Michigan here, yeah, this is a Denver minted example. So yeah, no P&D sets. Some of them have toned a little bit. See that Texas there? I don't know if that's how it was put in there, but I would venture to guess that, you know, a little bit of toning in these albums might be normal, even though they're archival quality, which means they don't have the acids in them. But, you know, we see, you know, like the Nevada right here has a little bit of a peripheral toning, and there's a few coins like that. That Maryland right there has a little bit of toning as well. Nothing that's to add a tremendous amount of premium, so I'll take note of that. We have 4 complete sets, and then we do have one other one here that is also full. So this is a 5th set right there. So I'll go ahead and put this aside, and this will kind of be like a X Factor type of affair. Okay, I usually will appraise these at face value to keep it simple. Unless it's like a full P&D set, those tend to command a little bit more money on the secondary market, maybe double to triple times face value. It's not as easy to find mint statehood quarters in circulation as it once was back 10 years ago. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. All right, so here's the other thing. This is interesting. So this was an invoice without pulling the whole thing out because it's got his information on there. These are the Corvette silver coins that were purchased for $99 a piece, $198. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this aside. This is from NCM Processing Center. I'm sure it's a mail order thing because I remember seeing and hearing about these coins not only on TV but also in the newspaper as well. But these are the General Motors Corvette silver rounds, and I don't think these are actual real silver. I think these are silver plate. Let me go ahead and type in one of these to see what these are dated. 2008. All right, so this is a little bit newer, and apparently these light up. They got the little lights in them. I don't know if you guys remember these. 2008 silver. These are clad according to the certificate. We'll look at the certificate here in a second. Corvette. Get to the bottom of this. I have my reservations in thinking that these are going to be actual, let me see. They're not going to light up, colorized, light up. All right, so here's the certificate. Bury him Goldwater. I remember him. He's had a few National Collectors Mint. Yep, that is a mail order thing. Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, they're silver plated. 100th anniversary zinc silver coin, and someone has one right now currently for $10 or best offer. But there are other folks that have some of these coins in different colorized designs for much more, $39.95 or best offer. There's someone selling a pair of them for $29.99. Yeah, so these are more of a novelty than anything else. Unfortunately, they don't have a tremendous amount of value because of the composition. Because these are silver clad, so they're plated with some sort of, because they have a little bit of weight to them, but they're not silver. They're silver plated. So, but apparently these things light up. I don't know how they light up, or if there's a little compartment to put a battery in or somewhere on there, but they have the little lights in them. So there are a number of these. There are 3 of them in here. As you can see, this one has toned. This one is actually pretty heavy. So there's 3 coins and there's 3 certificates. This one is the 925 silver clad zinc alloy, 925 silver clad zinc alloy here, and this one is actually pure silver, pure sterling. So more than likely that's going to be this heavy guy right here. And the funny thing is, the General Motors sticker has its own serial number, but it doesn't match up to the certificate. It's got some other funky registration number. So that's what we have there for this one. So we got two of the lighter zinc clads, and then 1 sterling silver round. All right, so there are more of them in the blue bin, so I'll have to again kind of par those out based off of value. I'm hoping there's going to be at least 4 of the sterling silver rounds in there. Let's see, what do we got here? We have 1 unused American Eagle Dansko album. CSN Mint, right? We all did that back in the day. I did a lot of Littleton and, the TV coin show stuff. I did my fair share until I came to the conclusion that you don't have to buy from there because, it's expensive. It is. So this is just a brand new Silver Eagle album. Unfortunately, these are one of the more common used albums. If you go to a coin shop, Silver Eagle and Candy Half Dollar, Dansko albums are some of the more common secondhand used albums. This has a value of about $15, and it looks to be in really good shape. And it does have the original paraphernalia that goes into a brand new Dansko, so we'll leave that in there. And then again, that'll figure into the value of what we have. All right, So you guys remember what CSN is? Is that Coin Shopping Network? Holiday Gift Guide. What is that, from 2007, right? That's when the 2 Mint State $63 rolls for $100. So that's double face value. If there's... No, I take that back. There's 20 coins in each roll. And they have some sort of CSN kind of label. Well, it says ICG. So maybe they were in cahoots with ICG when they were minting these. There were actually a few of these in here, or maybe in the blue bin, that we're going to look at as well. $80 is what this gentleman had paid for the Dollar Mania, and got the Presidential Library. Wouldn't it be funny if we found like one of each thing in here? Proof 70 Deep Cameo Presidential Dollars for $200. ICG graded coins. I can't really formulate an opinion. I prefer PCGS and NGC grading. But these are ultra moderns. So there's a Mint State 69 86 Eagle, first year of the Silver Eagle, $49. So yeah, a little quick catalog there for you know, for the holidays. Let's see what else we have here. We have a brand new album actually. Looks new. The ends are open on them, but it's a Susan B. Anthony dollar album. It looks like the one that they give you for free when you go to do the coins on approval service. So that album right there probably has a value of around 15-20 bucks. I've bought and sold a bunch of these albums, like my huge fair share of them. Here's a nice brand new American Silver Eagle. This one is completely sealed, so I'd probably give this one about a $25 value. People are still collecting Silver Eagles in that fashion. We have a, right here, nice little box of what looks to be Silver Eagle sized, 40 millimeter sized airtights. So we have, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them in here. I'll probably end up using a few of these for some of the coins maybe that we find in the blue bin, which has most of the content, I would say. We have a few of these statehood quarter Littleton tubes here. Another one there. We have another box of airtights, probably Silver Eagle or maybe Morgan Dollar. These are 38 millimeter. So we have another, what, 8 of them in there? 9 or 10. All right, so a little bit of supplies there. Another tube. Let's see what we got here. A ledger of U.S. coins, Littleton Coin Company. I can't really say I've ever owned one of these. I've done about 2 of the coins on demand things, but yeah, it's got a little bit of mintage chart in there on some of the coins. No valuation. You can just hand write whatever you want in there, so that's in there as well. Not really a lot of value there with that one. We have this interesting little basket thing here. It looks like it could be silver of some sort. I mean, it's old, that's for sure, but let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we got a few half dollars and a sack dollar. This one is a 2000D. All right, looks like it came right out of circulation. It's got some stuff on there, so that's kind of neat. I don't know how that's going to play out, but we'll keep that one aside. And then we also have a Morgan Silver Dollar book. All right, this is the Whitman Red. So I actually like these books. I have the Morgan one, as a matter of fact. So I have the same book. So that's that box. There was also a few other things. I'm not going to end it off that way. I guess I'll show you guys this. You guys remember these still being sold today? The 50 state quarters collector's map. So there's one of that, and it's sealed. I'll show you this. Yep, some pretty interesting stuff in here for sure. Yeah, the thing is that the other coins that are in here all have invoices to them. So, yeah, and to kind of make it a little spicy, I'm gonna pull out a few other items as well that we'll go through real quick. Let's see. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff in here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of content. All right, so this is the other thing that we ended up seeing in that CSN. I want you guys to take a look at this. Let's So this is the John Quincy Adams 2008 Dollar Mania set. So it's got 3 Denvers in there. That's what it's showing. 2008 Gold Edition, Platinum Edition. In case you're wondering, you guys know where those platinum plated stay hook quarters are coming from? Companies like this. Folks have been finding those. People are like, oh yeah, this thing's silver. I'm like, no, they plated a bunch of those. But yeah, here you go. It's got the certificate of authenticity, and there you go. That's your platinum dipped Philadelphia and Denver John Quincy Adams dollars. Yeah, let's say it toned a little bit in the holder here. Yeah, but these are from 2007. So in case you guys are wondering where those are coming from, number one, they're not silver, and second of all, they are from companies like this where they actually, you know, take the coins and you know, they want to make sure that they are still worth $1 at the end of the day, because doing that to the coins in that fashion will ruin the value. Here's the uncirculated condition coins. The presentations are nice. I will give them that. So right there, CSN, and there you go. Those are the Brilliant Unc P&D set coins. Right there in this this lens of sorts. So that's what that looks like there. So you got Philadelphia and Denver, and that one. I'm probably looking at just face value on these. Again, to kind of keep it simple. And the gold edition, these, I can't believe they did this. I think these are gold plated. Each coin has been layered in 24 karat gold in the United States of America. The Presidential $1 Coin Act, public law of this, authorized the U.S. Mint to honor our nation's presidents by issuing $1 circulating coins, 4 per year. That didn't last too long, right? But yeah, these look normal, but they are 24 karat gold dipped or plated, I could tell. So, yeah. All right, so we're looking at face value for each of those. Again, buying these, and people, there are companies that are still offering things similar to this today. They're not enhancing the value of them, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're looking. I'm just gonna be nice and say $10 on this 4-coin set, because the BU coins are probably worth about $2 a piece in here, maybe $3. But yeah, that's that there. I'm gonna put this back in the bag. My next video, I'll show you guys how I kind of color code things and all that. I'm kind of a stickler for details, so you guys will see that. All right, so we got more of the Corvette coins in this bag. I'm going to take this out because there is indeed an invoice with an address on there. So we got more of the colorized Corvette coins. This is... So this is just an empty presentation case. Probably to put the Corvette coins in there. So there you go. I don't think there were any coins in the presentation cases to begin with, but we have a number of these sitting in here. All right, so, and they all have the different colors. So here's black, right there. That's one of the zinc ones there. We also have another yellow, and these all light up as far as I could tell. They all have the things in there. Allegedly, they light up. There might be little LEDs in there. I see them. But I don't know. Oh, there it is. There's a little button on the back. See this little oval thing right here? That's actually the button. It actually turned on for a quick second. So, whoops. So this one, there, see that? Light up Corvette medals. Here's another yellow one. I'm gonna say that's pretty neat, and you know, I'm sure a lot of people bought into these. See, there were a few without any actual operating lights on there, but there you go. That's your C5 or C6 or whatever that generation is. There you go. Yeah, these all pretty light. These I would venture to guess are the clad zinc. Here's a red one. Uh-oh. Dead battery. Change battery. Here's a, let's see, to be silver. Yep. Lights are working on a lot of them. That's kind of impressive. There you go. That's looks like a official Daytona pace car there. And then finally we have another red one here. Yeah, for the most part, a lot of working lights. So this has 2 certificates. I don't see any other ones that I could say. So we'll go ahead and put these back in this bag. And we have 2 more bags to go through, and then we'll cut it for this video. So it gives you guys a little bit of a breather in between videos. Yeah, as neat as these are, they don't have a tremendous amount of secondary market value. And the company that we're selling these made a lot of money off of this promotion. Here is a nice little group of Morgan dollars. Should we save this one for last? Yeah, we'll save the beef for last. Here's a roll of walkers, VF to AU. So we have a full roll of 20 Walking Liberty half dollars. So let's go ahead and check these out. See what we got here. So 1937. Let's see if we get it a little bit closer here. So 1937 S. So just general circulated Walking Liberty half dollars. Got a number of them here. Here's a 45. Again, look out for those mint errors. If I come across any mint errors, I will note it in the appraisal form. So we have a 41 P, 41 Philadelphia. The mint mark is right here, by the way. I did see a few nicer coins in there. It's a 43 Philadelphia. 46 S. The S mint mark right there. So yeah, these look like VF, XF quality. Here's a 41 P. 43 S. 45 P. 41. Looks to be an S mint as well. Let's grab a few of them here. So 43, there's 39. 39 looks to be a Denver. 39D with some sort of like glue or something on the back there. There's 42 D. Here's a decent looking 41, although it looks like it might have been cleaned at one point. So 41P still has a little bit of luster, but otherwise it's a little bit too shiny for my taste. 43S, 46S, and a 39, 39P there. So here's, I guess, the better looking coins. Again, remains to be seen if these were cleaned. They look cleaned. 41P. Here's a 43 with some sort of stuff on the obverse. 43P. Here's a 45. And 46. 46 is a P as well. All right, so that's the roll of Walking Liberties. See that? That's how much the Walking Liberty 20 coin roll was purchased for. It's a $10 shipping and handling. So, the date of this invoice was 2007. So this was pre the recession period. I think the price of silver was still okay. It might have been to that point where it was kind of like fluctuating or between like, I don't know, $12 and $17, that time period. So the price definitely a little bit higher for that one. Although people are paying massive premiums for physical silver these days. All right, and then we have one singular Silver Eagle in an airtight holder. And this one is a 1990. All right, 1990 Silver Eagle there. This one, this is reasonable. Let me do this. Let me fold down the address. There you go. That's how much that one was bought for. $24.95, which in today's market is roughly about $8 to $10 less than what they're currently going for. So this was, in hindsight, a pretty good buy. And then finally, we have one more bag that has the Morgans. I don't know what's in this box right here. There was a box in this particular bag. Oh, okay, there you go. 1880. Looks to be a $5 half eagle gold coin. That's an interesting little holder. Yeah, 1880. Probably looks more like probably 1880s, okay? Not particularly a tougher date, but it is a San Francisco minted coin nonetheless. Probably looking around AU 55. You do see some rub there on the base of the Lady Liberty's bust there on this coronet head. Yeah, but this thing's heavy, man. Interesting. All right, so we got a $5 gold eagle. There's actually a certificate in this one. Treasure Hunter. Who's that? Jimmy Gerstel. I remember him. We certified this coin to be a genuine and original US $5 gold Liberty in brilliant uncirculated condition from an original bank bag. Let's see, there's the specs on there. Designed by Christian Gobrecht. Pretty neat. All right. Pretty neat. So we'll go ahead and put that back in there. So that coin will carry quite a bit more value compared to some of the other items that we've seen. So we'll add that one back in there. And again, that's like a sample of an item that would have quite a bit more value that might skew things when I'm splitting apart the lot here. So we have a few pretty nice, I would say, you know, lower mid-state graded Morgans. We have an 1881 S, Morgan. These are all on airtights. 1882 S. I don't think that's the tougher date. I think it's either 83S or 84. There's an 80. S as well, San Francisco. Decent looking coins. 1879 S. Yep, one of more common dates of Morgans. And to wrap it up for this video, 1878 S. Much tougher date than it sounds. Let's go ahead and do a quick little check on this particular coin here. Morgan. And just to do a generic, I put BU on there. And I'll go and look through sold listings. That's how I'm going to get the best kind of like general idea on value. All right, so we're looking at about, for this condition of coin here, which is pretty nice, probably it's more along the line of a mid-state 62, based off of all the chatter on the cheek and in the fields. You're looking at about 125 to 150 bucks on this coin right here, which is not too bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let me look at this. Okay, so here's what we're looking at as far as how much the coins were bought at. So the $5 half eagle, $375. Good luck finding one of those today for $375. So that was actually a smart buy. At the time, it probably wasn't because this invoice was from 2007. So that particular coin might have been priced over by about 75 bucks. And the set of first 5 S-Mint Morgan silver dollars, 400 bucks. All right, which I think that was okay. That was an okay buy considering they are all S-Mint. The 79S is a little bit more common, and the 80S. So that was actually a pretty neat way to kind of end off the video. But yeah, this lot right here definitely made some money. All right, so yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. It was not a quick video by any stretch. As you can see, I'm going to be wearing gloves throughout the process to keep everything in order and protective and safe. But that's going to go ahead and do it. A lot of really, really neat stuff that we looked at today. And we have this whole other bin to look for here. Again, we're going to split it up into a bunch of little smaller videos. I'm going to try and aim for around that like 10 to 12 minute mark on these, but I'm going to be uploading 1 new video per day, kind of like showing you guys the rest of the inventory before I go and actually do all of the appraisal work and the spreadsheets. So that's going to go ahead and do it. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Thank you guys again for joining, and you guys have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you guys on the live Coin Q&A live stream coming up tonight. See ya.